Going back to roots, in 2016 however, what's perhaps the daunting and self-consciousness of a time is accompanied by the variously aggravated and converging issues that our changing dynamic between ourselves was in an attempt to reconcile and begin making the room for a vacuum of sensibilities, especially around the mental nature of people, but also our ability to be the nuances we could see more often, despite how confused some people were. The sexisms and now in momentum activisms around violence and rape, domestic issues, during the aggravation of them in these generations and the actual issues at hand, warranted the onlooking of intergenerational mediation. Thus, I remember sociology playing host to that factor, on all accounts. Especially when reactive with the now ever-prevalent presence of the transferring in psychologies. I think being in maturity, was capable of acknowledging for acknowledging's sake, understood sentimentally, the bridge had a forum, the nature had a nuance. We did not want to be enemies. But everyone was in a panic. Especially with a monster in their midst. I'm witnessing the very fabric of sociology, psychology and inward and outward awareness exhibit all the traits of privately inward people. Thought form, the personally recoiling and self-confirming. Whatever exhibited the dimensionally representative of that in the varyingly configured ways articulation, and creative projection gave extra form to the ways we process and identify parts of our culture and mental quantifications. This is youth and adult alike. That includes all the mediums of which we can find ourselves there. Quietly, the levels of these emphasized psychologies are enabling knowledge bases and literacies that were perhaps the boom of consequence, but the diversity of issues and newly open contexts to which they were aware of them, made for a rather dispersing and diverse discourse.